Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, know that I appreciate you. It's a hot day. It's a hot Friday afternoon, Friday evening. My car says 95. I don't know how true that is, but that's what my car says. I was pressed today, y'all. Yes, I did a video this morning and that's going to go out. But I'm doing another one this afternoon because I was pressed today. What do I mean by that? Someone pushed my buttons. Someone pushed my button. And it was very, very difficult for me to hold my peace. But I passed that test and I held my peace. In the sense that I did not, at one point I could see it escalating because the person was talking to me as if I were a child. And I responded to that person, but when I saw that they were going to keep pushing, I stopped talking and I walked away. And instead of them letting it go, they came back to me again and tried again. And this time, I did not even look in their direction. Now, some would say, that's not good. You should have at least acknowledged them. Or some would say you did very well by not responding. And you may both be right. I don't know. You may both be right. I know that it was in the best interest of all involved that I not say anything, because had I spoken what was on my mind, it would have been really very ugly. I would have said a few choice words that there was just no ability to take back. No ability to take back. And that's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted at all. I even posted on Facebook a quick video about how I appreciate my mother and my grandmother even more now. Because my grandmother was good for ignoring people. That's what I used to call it, ignoring them. Because that's what I thought she was doing. I thought that she was being blatantly rude and ignoring me. Or anyone. When someone said something to her and she didn't respond. But now I see, as I said in my Facebook Live video, that what she was really doing was practicing grace. There are some people that say, grace saved you when they get into such a situation and they hold their peace. They say grace saved you. I now realize that what my grandmother was doing was practicing grace. And I've done the very same thing many times. I've done it. And I didn't understand what it was. And I'm sorry, I know the wind is blowing and I know it might be hard to hear me, which is why I had to stop doing videos in the afternoon. Until it cools off, this is just what it's going to be. If I didn't realize what I was doing other than stopping myself from blowing up, or stopping myself from saying something or doing something I might regret later. I didn't realize what it was. Are you serious? But now I do. Now I understand that it was simply practicing grace. And I say simply, but it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Because, as I said in the previous video, when I found my voice, I let everybody have it. I found my voice around child number 2, right before child number 2. And I would let whatever came to my head come out my mouth. And if I hurt your feelings, then I just hurt your feelings. I cared not one bit. And the Lord had to deal with me on that. God had to really deal with me about that. And as I said in the previous video, my ex-husband is the one that told me, you know, you just don't realize that sometimes what you say hurts another person's feelings. And yes, God had to really work in me. The Lord had to really work in me on fixing that, on getting better at not doing that, on getting better at measuring my words and thinking about what I had to say or what I wanted to say before I said it, and not just regurgitating the first thing that came to mind. But it was so hard today. It really was hard. I had to literally go take a walk. Now my breaks are 15 minutes. I had to walk for 30 minutes in order to calm down, because I was so ready to let this person have every bit of that two-edged sword. One way and then the other. I was so ready to let them have it. God was truly pulled into the midst of that, because I had to pray. I had to pray hard. Actually, no, I didn't have to pray hard. I had to get out, walk, pray, listen to my music, and then thank God for changing my mindset and calming me and easing my temper. And I began to feel at that point everything just kind of wash away. But I had to thank him before it actually happened. I had to believe that he would make it happen and then be grateful for it. But when I tell you, and this is the same person that pushed buttons yesterday and was upset with me because I would not answer the question of, does that car suit me? I'm trying to be nice. And you're not letting that happen if you keep pushing the button. There's an office supply store that has this little red button, and when you press it, it says that was easy. She pressed that button today, and just like that, I was ready to explode. It was just that easy. It's just that easy. But I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that God was in the midst and did not allow me to say what was on my mind. Because I probably would have been fired today. And I'm just going to be honest about that. I probably would have been fired today. God is so awesome. He's so very amazing. day could have gone a totally different way. And it's not even like it wasn't deserved. And when I say deserved, she did deserve a rebuttal. She absolutely deserved a rebuttal. But I would have given her more than a rebuttal. So I chose not to speak. And all of this came after I got a phone call about a report. Someone asking me about a report, and I told them I didn't have it. And them saying, but yes, you do. It says you did it. I don't have that report. I sent all of that stuff over to your office. But we don't have it here, so you've got to have it there. And I had to say again, I don't have the report. And this person replied, oh crap, we don't have the paperwork. And they, I said, okay. They said, okay. They hung up. 5 minutes later, I get a call from another person in that office asking me, why did I hang up on that other person? First of all, who are you to question me? Secondly, I didn't hang up on the other person. And then I had to repeat to them the conversation verbatim practically for them to get an understanding of what actually happened. And then she comes back with, but she said you didn't even allow her to tell you what the report number is. I said there was no point at any point in that conversation where she attempted to give me the report number. And she says, but you're the one that entered the report. It wasn't me. So I asked her for the report number. I told her I would look it up. And she said, okay. We got off the phone. I stopped what I was doing to look for this report. Now, mind you, what I was doing was important. But I stopped what I was doing to look for this report that did not exist in our office. And I made a copy of... None of y'all have it. I scanned a copy of each report that we did have for that particular project, which was like 6, because we don't keep them over there in my office. And scanned them to the second person they called me. Copied the first person they called me, and then CC'd my supervisor and told her I'll talk to her Monday about what the situation is. So then I take my walk because the young ladies started talking and pushing buttons. I take my walk. I come back to a voicemail, an apology. She apologized to me. Why did she apologize? Because they found the report they accused me of having over in their office. So I called her back and I thanked her for apologizing. My child is getting in the car.